Hello and welcome back once again to whatever this is. Alright, so this is the Christmas special for this year. Didn't find any stuff to do for product placement and all that. So instead I decided I'm going to try something that I wanted to do last year, but I already had enough Christmas stuff going on last year so I didn't get around to it. But I'm going to do it this year because I always want to do one. Now I can do it. And I'm going to build a gingerbread cottage. I'm doing it from a kit. I was going to try and actually make gingerbread, but I don't have all the ingredients here and I really didn't feel like going through all that process. So I bought a kit, so we're going to try this and see how it works out. If I can get it open. And all the gingerbread's probably already broken because I bought it from the store and it's probably been thrown around by 50 different kids and all my gingerbread stuff's going to be broken. And what else? Oh yeah, it's like 100 degrees in my house right now, so the frosting is probably going to melt and not stick together properly. And I cannot get this damn thing open. There we go. Alright, we've opened it. Let's pull out the tray and see what we got. Oh wow, look at all that. Oh wait, I got another camera here. Let me show you guys. So you guys can actually see what's going on. Let's do this. Sorry about that clock. Transition. Yay, you guys can see the table. So this is our kit. Can you guys see it? That's what it's going to look. Come on. Any day, clock. You know I gotta edit this, right? Alright. So this is our gingerbread kit. It's got Mike and Ike's, hot tamales, and Peeps. This was the only one they had, so otherwise I would have got a different one. But this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Maybe, if we're lucky. So this is the kit right here. We got all of our, if I can get them out, they're heavy as crap. All of our gingerbread house components here. I'll back this up so you guys can see it. And we're done. Yay, gingerbread. No, that's all our house components. You know what I don't see in here though, that these usually have, is a little tray thing that you're supposed to build this on so you can pick it up and move it around. Anyway, there's our frosting, or icing, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully there's enough here. I was watching a couple people do these online and they say that you gotta use a lot of the icing, and I don't know if I'll have enough to do all of this. Then we got our Mike and Ike's. Looks like we got 2 bags of Mike and Ike's. You can see there. We got our hot tamales, and over here, if I can get them out. Come on, get out of there. All right. We got some little Christmas tree peeps. Alright, so we're going to leave all the candy in there for now. What am I going to put this on? I don't have anything big enough. I guess I could do it on the back of the box. Maybe flatten down the box and build it on that. What do you guys think? Not really sure. Kit contains gingerbread preparation. Handle all pieces with care when unpacking, as the gingerbread can easily break. Carefully cut plastic shrink wrap away from the gingerbread. Lay gingerbread pieces out on flat and safe location. Assembling equipment required: base, cutting board or cookie sheet, cardboard or plywood, approximately 13 by 14 inches. And it's got to be something more stable than this flexi thing, because I was just going to use the back of this, but you can see how much wobble that has to it. If I wanted to pick it up and carry it, it would probably buckle. So I'm going to have to find something that I can use to make this. Let's see what I can find in the kitchen. So I got my giant cutting board here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it on this. But I'm going to line this with something so when I get it to a point where I want to take it off, I can just kind of slide it off and hope it doesn't break. Trying to move all this stuff out of my way. And how big did it say I needed? A 13 by 14. Alright, can we get that turned around there? We can. Yay. Alright, maybe I'll just cut off the bottom or top of the box and put it on there. Then I can just slide it off onto the counter. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let me find some scissors and we will make that happen. Alright, so then we have our cardboard. Like I said, it is kind of flexy, so I definitely won't be able to pick this up. But I think I can possibly use it to like slide the gingerbread house off of it later. Alright, now Crap, I need this side though because it has the instructions on it. Alright, what do we do first? Cover your base with aluminum foil. Detach setup tray from kit. Hold on, I gotta read this, it's not making sense. Cover your base with aluminum foil. Detach setup tray from kit by cutting along outer perimeter of rectangle with scissors or sharp blade. Place setup tray. What is it talking about? I don't get what this is telling me to do. Detach setup tray from kit by cutting along outer perimeter of rectangle with scissors or sharp blade. Place setup tray close to back of prepared base to allow for larger front yard area. Oh, okay. So basically I kind of want to have it set back to one side so I can have like a front yard area over here. But it wants me to cover this with aluminum foil. But then I won't be able to read it. I can't use the front of the box. See, I don't understand what it's saying with the base thing though. Detach setup tray. What's the setup tray? We're talking about this thing? Is this the setup tray? And what am I supposed to be cutting away? I don't get this. So this is the only tray. Anyone know how to do this? I'm lost. Oh! Oh. It is indeed that. This little thing right here, where the frosting was, is our setup tray. We build the house around it because this little raised lip here, this thing here where it says front, we build our house against this. So I need to cut this out. And then that'll sit like right here, and I'd have the front yard like out here. So if this was the house, this will be the front yard. Okay, so now I gotta cut this out. So we're gonna set all our peeps and all that aside. I'm glad there's a picture on here because I had no freaking clue what it was talking about with the setup tray. I just happened to look over here at these pictures, which you can't really see. You'll see that one right there, the one number 4. That shows me that, and that one shows to put icing around it. So I really don't. Well, it wants me to cover this with foil. But I need to be able to see the instructions. So maybe I'll cover it with foil afterwards because I think this will be sturdy enough that I can move it. Alright, I'm going to go cut this away and then we can get started. Alright, so this is our setup tray. Now I know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the front of the house. So this, I don't know which way, let's do it this way because then I can cover up the instructions later. Alright, so this is the back. Alright, what's our next step? Prepare icing. Icing is used to put the cottage together, to decorate the cottage, and to landscape the yard. Knead icing pouch well before using. Be careful not to squeeze hard enough to pop it open. Cut approximately 1/8 inch off narrow corner tip of the bag. Make a small opening. Gently squeeze out. Squeeze the other end of the pouch to push ice. Okay, I know how to do that. Wall assembly. Pipe icing along outer perimeter of setup tray, figure 2, okay. On blank side of front and back cottage walls, pipe a line of icing along inside edge, figure 3. Okay, got that. Use setup tray to place bottom edge. Sorry, there's a glare coming off this light up here onto this because it's laminated or has that glossy finish. Place bottom edge of back wall against short end of raised rectangle. So push it up against here is what it's telling me. Then place a side wall against long side of rectangle, figure 4. Okay, so short side, long side. Gotcha. Repeat with front wall and other side wall. If needed, prop walls up with cans for stability. Allow icing 10 to 15 minutes before starting roof assembly. Okay. So we gotta start kneading our icing, and I'm gonna go grab a couple cans to prop things up with. Does this have a chimney on it? I didn't even look at that, because that's gonna be kind of hard. Nope, it doesn't. Just front walls, side walls, and the roof. Okay. Cool, we can do this. We have the technology. Alright, so we're kneading our icing. I might as well just bring my scissors over here. I keep having to run to the kitchen to get them. So I'll cover the cardboard thing with foil towards the end. I'm going to get the main part of the house assembled. Then once I know for sure what I'm doing, I'll wrap this in foil. I could use the front of the box, but it's got this little window here. But since I'm going to wrap it in foil, maybe I could do that anyway. and then I would have the back for the instructions. But I kind of like to have the picture to go off of too. I don't know. We'll just go with the back. Hell with it. All right, I'm going to go grab a couple cans and the scissors, and I will be right back. And I'm back. So got my scissors. Those over there. And today's cans of choice are green beans. So we'll have those for when we need them. So we're kneading up our icing. As it says, it doesn't say how long to knead it for, it just says to knead it. Alright, so then what I want to do is kind of pinch it all back away from the edge, so when we cut this, we don't have any problems. But first, let's lay out our gingerbread pieces. It says, be very careful because these do break easy, so actually what I'm going to do is use the scissors and cut this open, rather than try and pull it open. Alright, there's that. Now let's... Oh, gingerbread. Alright. So there's our side walls. Put those over there. Okay. Those are our roof pieces. And these are our front and back walls. Is there a difference between them? No, they're exactly the same. Alright. Actually, there is this little piece of cardboard under here that I'm actually going to put under this, just so later on I can actually, well, maybe not. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Nah, we don't need that. Okay. So now we got this thing. So we're going to slightly, very carefully trim off the corner here. And that'll give us a little piping fitting, or whatever you want to call it, piping hole. Now we're going to just ice around the bottom. I don't know, you guys really can't see this, can you? There we go. So we want a delicious amount, there we go, of our icing. This isn't working. There we go, that looks better. Now, everyone on the videos that I watched said use a fair amount of icing, but we only got a limited amount here, so we have to be very careful of how much we're actually using. So I'm just going to lay a bead along each wall. If I can get it to rotate. And alright, so that should be good. Set our icing to where it's not going to get in our way. And now we got to take our back wall first, which both walls are identical. So we want to make sure your door pieces are facing outward. And we're just going to mash that up against this side wall. And try to center it. And we're going to place this can here to hold it up while we prepare the next piece. Oh shit, I screwed up already. Maybe I can fix it. Because what I'm actually supposed to do is I was supposed to, before I put that there, run icing up these sides. And I don't know if I can do that now and have it stick. Oh, maybe I can. Do something about like that. Alright, now make sure you grab your side walls, not your roof. That's the ones with the windows in them, as you can see there. And we have to go back to this side. Hi guys, say hi to yourselves. Okay. If the camera wants to stop fighting, come here. What are you caught on? There. So now we have to make sure our windows are the right way up. And we're going to press him in here. Or maybe. And we got to push all this together like that. Like that. Now we're going to put our other canned vegetable over here to hold him in place. Alright. Now, back over here to Back over here to our other front of the house, which we gotta lay down first. And do this the right way this time. I'm going to pipe icing along these edges, like so. Make sure you actually get some on here, like that. Now we're going to come back over here, and I don't have another can, but it should work out anyway. And we're going to basically just kind of push him. Oh, you know what? That wall ain't going to fit. We're just going to shove it all together like that. This wall ain't exactly where it needs to be, but we'll make it work. Alright. So now we got that. And we got a can on each side. I need a couple more cans. Be right back. I might have too much icing on here. I'm trying to do what everyone else told me to do, and that's use a lot of icing, but I might have too much. Alright. So I got another can of green beans just in case that topples over. And then our final side here, we just need to shove it down on top of all that icing and then push it back towards the walls and just kind of sandwich it in there. Except I think my back wall just came off. Okay, so this wall I think we got good. So let's give it a turn and see if we can fix this back wall. Because as you can see, it did indeed separate. So I need to kind of pull him up out of there. Like so. Now if I turn it back around, the other wall hopefully is still intact. That's close enough. It's not staying together. Alright. Now it says to let that sit for 15 minutes before we continue. So, I don't think I'm actually going to need these cans because these are kind of staying together like they're supposed to. So we're just going to let this sit for approximately 15 minutes. Well, maybe not even that long. Which side? Okay, that was the front side. After 15 minutes, what do we do? When assembling cottage, be sure to put both side walls inside of the front and back walls. Yep, okay, got that. Side walls are assembled with windows and roof panels are assembled. Okay. So it's basically making sure you're using the right ones. I'm just trying to push these in a little bit more. Alright. Oops, sorry. Keep knocking you guys over. Oh, there's frosting on the front door. Who did that? Probably me. Alright. So it said to 10 to 15 minutes, so Siri set time. Oh, wait, I don't have Siri. Never mind. But let's give it about 10 minutes. Now, I don't know exactly how people ice these properly with these bags. And what I mean by that is you see all these little scallop things in the roof tiles. On the picture, it has those all lined with icing. There's no way you can get that pinpoint of precision with this bag that they give you. That had to be done like a professional icing thing. So I'm not sure exactly how this gingerbread house is going to turn out. I thought it was going to be bigger. So far it's looking good though. Let's see if I can turn it. You can see how the walls are kind of pushed apart more than they should be though. I keep pushing them back together and then they just come back apart. I'm trying to be careful not to break the walls though. Alright, anyway, I don't think it's going to get any better than that. So what's my next step? Now we got to put the roof on. Roof assembly. Pipe a thick line of icing along top peak of front and back walls, so that's these. Attach one roof piece to one side of the cottage. Hold in place for several minutes as icing begins to set. Repeat with other roof section if necessary. Prop up the roof with a can as shown. Alright. You guys think we're ready to move on? Basically what we gotta do is pipe a bunch of icing up the side like this, over the top, and down the other side, like so. And then we're going to do it on this side as well, which it's leaking out. Yay! About like that. Now we need to take one of our top pieces, make sure our shingles are facing up, and we're just going to try to set it as centered as possible, right on top like that. Now we have to hold it. I think I need more icing. You know, this icing is pretty thick. That's already set. Look, I don't even need to hold my hand there. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the other side on. I'm just going to kind of hold them together. So hopefully this works. Let's see. Kind of smush them together like so. Check this out. Alright. I'm going to hold everything together for a minute. See, this one looks like it's a bit too far forward. There we go. My roof is a little crooked, but that's okay. Look at all the icing that's shot out of that. These walls are not constructed properly. I am sorry. The side's all caved in over here. Look at this. The other side's okay, but this one looks like it's tipped way in. And I can't get back under it to straighten it up now. That's better. No, it's just tipped in even more. Let me see. I'm going to pull this one back off for a second and see if I can get in here. There we go. Press him back up. And now we'll put this side back on. Like that. Why does this wall push out? All the frosting is shooting out of one side. I don't like that. Alright, whatever. So now what's the next step? Because our roof is on, man. It just looks like there's a lot of snow coming off the roof, that's all. Allow icing on assembled cottage to set for 15 minutes before decorating your gingerbread cottage. Complete drying time is 3 to 4 hours. Overnight is suggested. Using front panel image only as your guide, be creative. Alright, so the other thing this told me to do before I even did this was whatever I'm using as my base mat, it wants me to wrap this in aluminum foil, so I'm going to go see if I have any aluminum foil, because I guess that's supposed to be your snowy yardage type thing. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to see if I got any foil. Guess what, guys? I got tin foil. Yay! Alright. Now, fortunately this is cheap tin foil, and it did this weird thing on the side that I'm not happy about. So I have to see if I can fix that. There. Look how much tin foil was wasted. I'll use it for something. Alright, so here's our back piece, our cardboardish whatever. And I need about that much. Should I crumple it up or should I leave it flat? I am going to leave it flat. Alright, so we're going to, maybe, if things want to cooperate. This is going to be the part that doesn't work and pisses me off, right? I mean, the little crappy gingerbread house kind of went together perfectly, sort of. And this is going to end up being the part that doesn't want to cooperate. And I get frustrated. And I start throwing things and yelling and breaking things. No. I broke my headphones earlier. My awesome wireless $20 headphones. They fell off my head and broke, and I got mad, so I threw them, and then they just completely shattered. They were already broke before I broke them, though. But I broke them because they broke. Now I don't have any headphones. Sorry if all that tinfoil rattling was really loud for you guys, too. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you're working with tinfoil. Alright, so there's our tinfoil base. Now, we gotta put this down here and see if we can get our delicious little thing back onto it without destroying everything. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, lift! There we go. These sides need to be tucked under, not flat. There. Now, which side was the front? I don't remember. It had a front thing. Okay, that side, because I cut the corner off there. Turn! Turn, damn you, turn! There. Alright. That's how it's supposed to look. Maybe. How's our roof doing? Looking pretty good. I think it's on there. We're done! No. Well, now we gotta decorate it. So this is supposed to be our front yard, so we're going to have a decoration coming out here. I guess there's supposed to be enough icing here. Supposed to like lay it all down for snow and stuff. This back wall is irritating me. So I want to push it almost all the way completely back like that. Alright. So I'm done with my foil. Now, it says using the image on the front of the box, use it only as a guide. And since you guys can't really see it, that's what we're trying to make. How are we doing? Does it look the same? Nope. Alright. I know it said wait 15 minutes, but I'm not going to. How do we attach the candies? Just put a little bit of glop of goo on them and then stick them? So we got our Christmas tree peeps. Those will go on last, I think. Because there's supposed to be like one on each corner of the house, even though there's only 3 in the pack. It shows 4 on the picture. Then we got our Mike and Ike's. More Mike and Ike's, and some red hots, or hot tamales, whatever you want to call them. Alright, where are we putting this stuff? So first thing I want to do is it says to fill in this top here, because there's a gap. So I'm just going to lay down a very thin bead right here along the top, like that. And it has red hots in there. Yeah. Or hot tamales. Sorry, why do I keep calling them red hots? Alright, I should have a bowl for these. But we're going to dump them out like that. Now we're going to put one here. Back a little bit. One there. One there. One here. One here. And I'll move all those back just a touch because I was supposed to have a green one in there too. Now, it says to ice down the corners of the house. Maybe. At this point we're just decorating, doesn't really matter. And we stick some Mike and Ike's. Let's see if these are any good. I probably just screwed up because I probably needed like all of these. And it shows us putting a green one here. Another green one at the back. And an orange one there. And a yellow one over here. And I think it's the same thing on the other side. Then, where else are we going to put stuff? Along the base. I know you guys can't really see this. I'll show you in just a second. Alright, so this is what I've done so far. So I got orange one, a yellow one, red ones, and 2 green ones. And I put a bead of icing there. Whoops. If I don't do that, because then we're going to build a little fence here along the wall. It says to do your own thing and be creative, but I'm going to follow the picture because I'm not creative. I just got to make sure, I think it was stuck to me. I just got to make sure I have enough to do both sides. Which I can do the hot tamales on one side and the red Mike and Ike's on the other, I guess, if I need extra reds. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How's it looking? Does it look like the picture? No. Not at all. How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. I'm going to do 12. So like that. Make sure they're all pressed in real good. Alright, what else we got? Now it's got all these little things filled in with icing. I don't think I'm going to be able to do all that. I guess I'll do the other side now. It's got all these windows lined and everything. I guess I can try it. I need to turn this back towards me if I'm going to do that. Alright, where's the corner? Right there. Let's see what we can do. Yep, that ain't going to work. Alright, Alright, one more time. Gotta squeeze some more of my icing to the front of the bag because it's all kind of in the back. That ain't allowing me to do this. There we go. I don't think I might have enough for this, honestly. Oops. Alright, you guys ready to see it? You want to see what I just did and messed everything up? Actually, I didn't mess it up. Here we go. How's it look? Does it look right? I don't know. Now let's see if I can do... Got 3 big ones, then around all the windows. Let me see if I can do around the windows. Probably not. Yeah, it's not exactly how I want it to look. Spread. There we go. And then it's got 3 big ones coming down like this. This looks horrible. Alright, you guys want to see it now? It looks nothing like the picture. Ta-da! Oh my god, that's horrible. Now I gotta do the other side, and I've already used up the majority of the icing. Plus, I gotta do the front and back windows. And still have enough icing to put in all the little candy pieces and the trees. It looks amazing. No. That looks amazing. Now if I reveal, that's what it looks like. See that? Side-by-side comparison. Theirs looks so much better, but they probably had proper piping bags and all that wonderful junk. Alright. Now I gotta try to do the other side. Here we go. Actually, I should do the front first, huh? Because only one side's really going to be visible to everyone. Shit. That's why I'm not really thinking about where I'm going to be putting this. Because I think this is going to be the side that's visible to everyone when they see it. So I probably should have done this side in the front. And then left like the back and the other side kind of untouched. We'll see. Alright. So then it has... I need to get more frosting. They should have put 2 bags of icing in these. Hey, manufacturers, put in a second bag of icing. How about that? That way if we screw up, we have enough to make other things. Or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. Alright. See if I got enough. See, look, the bag's pretty much empty. And I gotta try and do the front and the other side. Alright, let's see. Then I got line down the front. Then these red hots are in my way. You go over there. I'm trying to work. Then across here. No, 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 no. And up this way. And up that way. And then a doorknob there and a doorknob there. Then shows a square window on the front, but this has a round window, so I'm just going to do it around it. Then over here. Then I need orange, yellow, red. Is that a red hot or is that a mic? That's a red hot. Okay. Orange. A yellow. Stay there. And a red. Oh, and then it's got, well, you know, I'm going to use this excess frosting that's already here instead of wasting frosting. So red, orange, red, orange, green, green on the outside of the door, and another green on the opposite side, and a red, then an orange, and a yellow. So I have a yellow on each side. And a yellow over here. Oh, I gotta make loopity loops. I ain't got enough for all that. And I guess I can try. Ooh, maybe I can use some of this upper part here. No. That's already too hardened. I need more frosting! Seriously, why do they only give you 1 bag? They expect you to do this properly with 1 bag of frosting? I'm not going to have enough to do the other side of the roof and everything else. Now, this looks horrible. You guys want to see it? Here we go. Turn, 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 turn. Ta-da! Look how crappy that looks. You know, I do need to put on the peeps before I run out of frosting. I can't get my peeps open. And it shows that there's supposed to be 4 and it only gives you 3. That's another thing that annoys me. Alright, so I'm going to put a glob frosting right there. And over here on this corner. And then take your little Marshmallow Poops Christmas tree. You put them right there in the corner. And take your other Marshmallow Poops Christmas tree. You put him over here in this corner. Like that. Yum yum. And since I did this side already, I'm going to put the other one at this back corner over here. Like that. Now I gotta try and use that little bit of frosting to do this exact thing on the opposite side. Let's see if I can at least get the red hots for hot tamale fence up. See, there's supposed to be another one right here, and they don't give you enough to do it. And then he doesn't even want to stay back where he's at. Have to put a little bit on his back. See if it'll stick. There we go. That works. Now, set that over here. Let's see if I got enough frosting along the bottom here to make the other side of my fence at least. How many did I have on the other side? 12. 2. 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. This is 8. This is 9. 10. 11. And I'll put this one over here. 12. Alright, so we at least got our fence up. Now, let's see if I can pipe part of the roof. It's like trying to squeeze out that last drop of toothpaste. Alright, let's see if I got enough to do this. Stay there. Alright. Then I needed, which ones? Orange. What did I do on that side? It's orange and yellow? Okay. So I need an orange one here. Like that. The yellow one over here. Like this. Then what else? And just ice all the rest of the stuff. Alright. So now I gotta see if I got enough icing to do the swizzles around the top, the windows on this side, and maybe something on the back. Actually, maybe I'll leave the back plain because no one's going to see that. But since I got all these extra mic... Oh, I'm supposed to do the driveway out the front. Forgot. Do I need a driveway out the front or should I just center it? Because that's where the rest of the mic and Ikes are supposed to go, but I think I want to put them up here. So, I'll put a red, a green, orange right there, and an orange. Oh, I'm out of greens. Time to open up the other bag. They don't give me very many greens in here. Green, a red, and a yellow. I'll show you guys what I did because I'm going to do it to the other side as well. And what else do I want to do? I got so many of these left over. I wish I wouldn't have wasted so much frosting putting this together. See, the thing is, I watched a video of someone putting one of these together online. They're like, use a lot of frosting, otherwise it's just going to collapse. So I used a lot of frosting, and now this really thick frosting, and it sets really good. Because obviously, as you can see, I didn't even have to wait the 15 minutes to put the roof on. But I ended up using so much of it, now I don't have enough to properly decorate the castle, or the house, whatever you call it. See if we can do something with this roof. Get in there. Get up there. I know there's icing in here. There. I might have just enough to actually finish this. Ha. I think I got candy stuck to my arm. No, don't run out. I need all the frosting. I got part of it. I'm going to try and do these windows on this side. I think that'll be the extent of my frosting. Ah, why are you all running now? What the hell? Get more frosting. There's still quite a bit in here, but it's just the way you gotta push it up to the end of the bag is annoying. Glad I'm an artiste. Otherwise, I'd never be able to do this. See if I can get in these little loopy bits. Probably not. Alright. Does that work? Alright. Now, there we go. But now I gotta put matching beads on the other side. So I went orange, green, green, red, yellow, yellow, and then I did the other side. No, wait, yeah, yellow, red, red, green, and orange. Now, do I got enough icing to do anything on the back door? You know what? I got so many of these left over. I'm going to do the front. How do I want to do this? Actually, I still got all these red hots left over too. Actually, I don't have that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 more red hots. Okay, so let's spin it back around so I can see the back. Oh, I don't have any frosting back here. Shoot. Thought it'd be like the front where I'd have enough frosting built up that I could do something back here, but I don't. Let's see if I can squeeze some out. Alright, let's see what I can do with that. Yellow's on the outside. Get that little bit there. Yellow, orange, 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 red, and green. So do red and green. And since we don't really have a back door, I'm going to line these centers. Red with the 3 reds. Huh, get back here. Red. Then where do I want to put these last 3? I need another peep over here. Why do they want to give you 3 peeps? Actually, you know what I want to do? I'm not even going to use this 3rd peep. How about that? I'm going to set him aside, and I'm going to run a fence all the way around the house. So we're going to go orange, except I don't think I have enough icing to do all this. I got any more left? Maybe. Just a drop. Just barely a drop. There we go. What did I do? Orange, orange. Do yellow. No, we got yellow. Do yellow. No. All I got is orange, red, and yellows. We'll just do red. Okay. More reds. Do another red here. And one more red here. Like that. And what should I do with the 3rd one? Put him on top? Put him out in the front yard. How about that? We'll figure him out later. Right. So that's the back of the house. That's all the frosting I had was enough to do that. And since it is the back, you really don't have much decoration back there anyway, even though they cut you a 2nd door and an extra window. I could probably do the window. Just do like the little circle window and put some stuff around it. Let's try that. See if I can squeeze out enough frosting to do around the window. Alright, squeeze you up to the top. Maybe. Get up there. Get up to the top. Alright. See what we can do. Sure, that's a window. Why not? It's just a little swirl at the back of the house. I could try and do the little icing loops, I guess. No, I don't have enough left for this. I'm just making a mess back here. That's alright. We don't care. We'll just put some red hots up here somewhere. One there. One here. Wherever we can get them to stick. Put one in the center of the window. Why not? And I still got all these left. So I think I'm going to maybe put them along the bottom of the house. How about that? Does that work? Get back here. I didn't say you could leave. Yellow. I don't have enough colors left to properly do this. Yellow. No! Get a little bit of frosting on you, dude. There. And one more red. Now do I got enough to do it on the other side? Probably not. Pink and yellow and a pink and a yellow and a pink. This backside is fucked. I don't know what I was trying to do back here. Actually, I know what I can do on the back. I'm going to move these 3 hots out. I'm going to put that tree back here. Then I got to find a place to put these. This tree will go right here in the back, up against the back door. Get a little bit of frosting on him so he sticks. Now, what do I do with the rest of these? Got a bunch more reds. What should I do with them? Any place else I can put a red? And I can do some more along the front. Yeah, let's put them up front. Let's go one up here in the window, just like on the back. One over here. One over here. There. Now that sort of matches what I did in the back. And then I'm going to line the rest of the door. Nope, may not. Get a little bit of that frosting. I need some frosting, damn it. Stick. There. Then, yeah. Just need a little bit. That looks better. How many do I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 left. Since this is the front of the house, I'm just going to line them up here. And we'll do one over here. Put one right there. And one more right up there at the top. That's it. No! You get back up there. Alright guys, what do you think? Now I'm going to see if I can move him more centered so I can actually turn this completely around. Choo choo, choo choo. Alright. You guys ready for the full reveal? Make sure my trees are in good. Alright, so here's our front. Then we're going to rotate to the side. Not sure what happened over the window there. Everything just kind of dripped. Then we're going to go around the back. And I tried to do this stuff back there, make it look like lights hanging, but I just didn't have enough icing left. So these guys are stuck back here, and I put the tree right here at the back door because I think that's more fitting than having one along the side. And as you can see, I ran the fence all the way around too. And then the other side, which I really didn't need all that back frosting. I had enough on the bottom I could have easily done without it, but it is what it is. And then back to the front. So no yard, it's just on a nice piece of foil. And there you have it. I ate one of the Mike and Ike's, so I would have had one extra somewhere. And I wouldn't have known what to do with it. What would I have done with it, guys? I ate one just to see what it tasted like. What would I have done? Alright, now I gotta figure out where in the house I'm gonna put this thing, but first I'm gonna clean up this mess. Alright. Oh, no. Ha! there was another Mike and Ike on the floor, and so I would have actually had 2 extra had I not eaten the one. Guess that means I gotta eat this one, right? Even though it's been on the floor. It's probably the one that was stuck to my arm earlier. So the kit was $10 at Publix. I think they're also $10 at Walmart. But my mom said she saw a bunch of them up at Walgreens the other day for like $6.99, so like $7. And she said they had a lot more variety than just this Mike and Ike and Peeps one that I got. Which I was going to go to Walgreens and look for them, and I was like, well, I'm already at Publix and they got one, so let me just get it. Anyway, so let's play, what's that show where they say move that house or move that bus or whatever? So this is what our cottage is supposed to look like. And actually, I'm going to rotate this to a slight angle so it matches a little bit. Like that. I think that'll be good. Maybe back a little bit. Alright, like that. So this is what it's supposed to look like. See the driveway out the front there with the extra things. And this is what it ended up looking like. Ta-da! I think we did an awesome job. So I think for my very first time ever in my life putting together a gingerbread house, I think it turned out pretty damn good. I know like what not to do in the future if I ever do one of these again. That stuff is already like hardened. I was trying to move around to fill in a little gap right here, and I can't move it. It's already stiff. 3 hours to set my ass. So originally I was planning to actually make gingerbread and then like cut out all the pieces for the house and make my own icing and assemble it all myself. But all that stuff would have cost a hell of a lot more than the $10 I paid for this. But I may do it next year. Maybe next year I'll do like one from scratch. Maybe next Christmas I'll do like actual make some gingerbread and get like the big cookie cutter things and make it all from scratch. And then I'll get like proper piping bags so I can actually like do all this fine detail stuff and it'll look better. And then I can buy my own candies to put on. I can put like a roof full of M&Ms or whatever. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. We got this little fireplace thing over here. I don't know if you can see it right down there. I could put it over there, but that means I gotta take all the photos and stuff off the top of it. I think I would have to rotate it though, because like I got it centered facing long ways. I think I would want the front of the house facing like this way towards me, so it's on the narrow edge, because this is the long edge right here. I think I would want the door like over here facing front, so I could put it lengthwise on top of the fireplace. Alright, so let me see if I can rotate this at all. Probably not. So something more like that. Move it that way. I'm going to have to go that way. There. Just like that. No, they fell down. Oh, only one. That's cool. I can't get a hold of it. Alright. So there, now it's kind of lengthwise that way. Alright, now comes the fun part. Because this isn't the thickest cardboard in the world, I gotta see if I'm actually able to lift this. I'm gonna take this whole board over there and just try to slide it off, I think. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! So I got my photos. I put the photos back on each side of it, but there it is. I kind of should swap the trees around, because this is where they tore apart and the other side's fine. And I kind of want the greener sides pointing out. So I'm going to try that real quick. Alright, let's see how that looks. That looks better. I like it there. I'm going to leave it. I'm sure someone will complain about it when they get home. But who cares, right? Alright, I finished my gingerbread house, so now what do I do?